Alright, so greetings from Pennsylvania. Once again, I'm out here in Altoona. This is in Blair County. We're at what's called the Horseshoe Curve. I'm out here with some friends. Day Hike Dave is here, and some subscribers of mine. His name is Kevin. We're here to meet up with him for another video that I'm going to do after this one. We're going to visit the ruins of the Glen White coal mining village. There's some coke ovens, I think even an old cemetery. But while we're here, we're going to visit the Horseshoe Curve, which is, if you know anything about it, it's pretty famous in railroad world. So let me show you around. They do a visitor center here. So this is the Allegheny Front, it's called. These are the Allegheny Mountains, and they go up, and it's kind of like a plateau on the other side. But for trains, and this runs all through Pennsylvania, north to south, so it's difficult for the trains to get over this. Trains don't just go up over mountains. They have to gradually go up like an incline with the mountain. What you have here, it's called the Horseshoe Curve because the train comes all the way around here, these mountains, all the way back this way. Okay, so it comes in this way and then goes back out that way. It's like a horseshoe curve. I'll show you a picture on Google Maps what it looks like from above. So it's kind of a neat piece of engineering here. They could have just built a bridge across here too, but they decided just to follow the shape of the mountain, I guess you could say. It's probably cheaper than building a bridge across the gap here. Let me show you that. Yeah, they probably could have just built, you know, a viaduct, they call it, across instead of coming back around and all the way this way. But like I said, it's probably cheaper just to follow the edge of the mountain. All right, but we're gonna check out the visitor center and then maybe walk up some steps to the railroad, get a chance maybe to see a railroad coming through the Horseshoe Curve. That would be pretty cool. So let's take a look around. So there's Dave over there, Day Hike Dave, and this is Kevin. This is the fellow I told you about. He has a YouTube channel. You can tell him about it.
I'm just getting started in a YouTube channel. My channel is called Allegheny Mountaineer, and I'm going to be doing some stuff here in Blair and Cambria counties about cemeteries and old historic things that are kind of hidden that people don't really know about. So.
And he wrote one book. Let me show you. I have his book over here. It's the video we're doing next. So here's oh my Jeep is a mess. But this is the one book he wrote. Like, so we're gonna do this place next. But you wrote this when you were 14 though, didn't you?
Yeah, I started it when I was 14 and got it done when I was 15, and it's been a good seller, and it's just been out over a year now.
And you're working on another one too, aren't you?
Yeah, it's going to be about conquering the Alleghenies, the Canadian Trail, Portage Railroad.
Right. Yeah, these are the Alleghenies. He's talking, getting over this Allegheny Front, which was no easy task back in the day. Sorry. There's a museum in a bit, but those are the steps we're gonna hit up later. What's the name of that thing? Is that an incline?
Yeah, but you say that incline's not working.
No, okay. Alright, away we go. Oh yeah, 1854 it was built.
Yeah. Here.
Oh. You go ahead. Oh wow.
So this here kind of shows what it looked like before they put in Horseshoe Curve.
Okay.
And over there is the result.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, you can see they come in, go up in the valley there and come back out.
Right.
Yeah, I was trying to show them outside. Look at the mountains, but it's difficult to picture it. But here you can, you see it, yeah. See it come in.
We're right at the base of that curve.
Right up in there.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, they're just kind of following the shape of the mountains there. Cool. Oh, they all kinds of little dioramas here. Oh yeah, here you can see yeah, these are the Allegheny Mountains over here. Wow. Yeah, once again, right down in there is the Horseshoe Curve. built the curve. You can see it curving through there. I like some of the old trains. There's the curve again. Oh. Passenger train. Yeah, here you can see the curve again, taken from up on the tracks. Lots of pictures. Oh yeah, here's another overview. I know. Once again, you can see that curve. That's what I was talking about earlier. Instead of building like a viaduct from here across, they decided just to follow the mountain. Yeah, Kevin just pointed out, this is where we're headed next. In the next video, Glen White. Of course, these buildings aren't here anymore. Oh, the coke oven. Those are the coke ovens
are still
there.
there. Yeah,
but like a lot of the infrastructure won't be there.
Stores now.
You said there's a cemetery there too, though?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
The cemetery's right off the back corner of this
Okay.
building. That was their school.
I've been looking forward to the cemetery.
The Horseshoe Curve was a target of Nazi sabotage
Wow.
in 1942, but they foiled it from within.
Right.
The leader, George Dash, turned himself into the FBI.
Right, because it was like an easy location to.
Yeah.
Well, it was an important location, so they were trying to. Yeah.
That's how most of the military stuff was exported west.
Oh, okay,
Stuff.
right. So so if they could
So they were going to
destroy
start
it.
the curve here, the shops, the Brooklyn Bridge, a couple of ports in Baltimore.
Right. Raw like
The
targets.
major
Right.
exportation stuff.
That I did not. I never knew that fact that it was a target of German saboteurs. I just learned something else from Kevin. Talking about the bombs shaped like coal.
So to blow up the Horseshoe Curve, they were going to place bombs that looked like coal along the railroad to make it look like just
Like natural pieces.
natural coal that fell out of the coal car.
Wow.
And it was going to be a chain reaction when it set off. But,
Yeah.
obviously, it didn't happen.
Right.
So.
I mean, it's kind of an ingenious idea. I mean, they're the bad guys, but it was kind of a smart idea though.
Yeah.
Because they used the rail for coal and stuff, so it would be normal just to see coal laying around. But interesting. All kinds of trains. The old-timey pictures. It was a different time back then. Oh, he's gonna push the buttons for.
Pretty cool.
What is?
Try number 2. And number 3, and you can read here what the different buttons were.
That sounds train-like. It just quick came out, heard a train, so I'm not sure which way it's going. Oh, there you can see it up there. That looks like passenger train. A little bit later, we're going to head up these steps to the actual rail bed, see if we can catch some more trains coming by. I think they said how many steps are up here, but anyway. All right, I quick ran out to see the train. Cool spot here, though. Yeah, that World War II information was really awesome. I never really thought about it, We're out here in the middle of nowhere in central PA, but this was a target of, those German, saboteurs, you could call it, because this was important. This rail bed was important for transporting, military supplies and stuff, so it was a target. You know, kind of wouldn't think of it, but you know, the idea of, you know, planting bombs that look like coal. It's just interesting history. It's actually kind of smart if you think about it. To make bombs that look like coal, because, like you said, they transported coal along this. So to see chunks of coal laying along the railroad you wouldn't think about it. Anyway, cool history. Here's another picture of those dudes. FBI seizes 8 Nazi saboteurs put ashore by U-boats. Look at all of them. Yeah, that's the no trespassing sign. See the date for 1943. But you can pause the video to read some of that if you want to. Yeah.
The thing that are interesting, most of these sabotagers lived in the United States for a while.
Oh, really?
So they selected these people who were born in Germany.
Or come familiar with the area, maybe?
Familiar with the area and know where to go. So,
yeah, it would make sense, yeah, because if they didn't know anything, you know, if everybody's asking where the horseshoe curve is and stuff, that kind of make you suspicious, I think.
So, two of the sabotagers lived. They were sent life sentence, but the other 6 were sent to the electric chair.
Wow.
The 2 that were put in prison were the ones that turned themselves in.
Okay.
They called the FBI and told them what was happening, but they, of course, didn't believe them until George Dash went in to the FBI office in D.C. and turned himself in. But the thing that's interesting is one of these sabotagers, before they were electrocuted, he bought a car with the money he had and drove out to see his family that was still here in the States.
Oh, wow.
And spent the day with his family and his girlfriend. And the only reason he became a part of this mission because he wanted to get out of Nazi Germany and he wanted to see his family again.
Wow, yeah.
So he spent his final days visiting his family,
Right.
then he was killed a couple of days later by the electric chair.
Wow. All right, so I'm outside again, but I hear another train going through. So I'm gonna go ahead up those steps a while. The others are gonna catch up a little bit later. I think I can see the train over here. Yeah, this time it looks like a freight train up there. All right, but let's head up. Steps aren't too bad though. You can take them 2 at a time. I've heard of this place for a while, I've just never been here. Oh, there you can see. Oh, there's 2 trains going by. There's one going one way and one going the other way. Oops. You can see that there. There's one on the other side too. Anyway, you probably can't tell. There are a lot of steps here. Yeah, the higher up we get, the better view we get. Wait. Oh yeah, see it's coming this way. And then you can see it all the way over there too. There I think you see how there's 2 of them. Huh. We're almost there. Yeah. I think you can see now that there's 2. So I'm out of breath all of a sudden. There's 2 trains going separate ways. Wow. Yeah, here you can see it coming all the way around. This curve, going all the way around, back that way. So it starts here, ends up out there. Pretty cool. Locomotives are pushing it. Oh, that one's done too. Cool. Wow. And the one's leaving, and now there's another small one coming. Looks like just 2 locomotives. But yeah. Who thought trains could be so cool? Yeah, remember I said they use this to get up over the Allegheny front, but this is, oh, this is coming uphill this way. You can almost see a slight incline to it. Go this way, you can see the slight incline as it heads up. Eventually it'll end up over the mountains. Looks like the others just made it up. I see Dave there and Kevin's right next to him. So pretty awesome. Alright, so heading back down. Alright, that was cool. We got to see some trains up there. It's one thing to visit the Horseshoe Curve, but if you don't get to see it, actually any trains, it's a little different. But we did several, going opposite directions, so that was really cool. But I think that'll be it for this video then, folks. Here at the Horseshoe Curve, we're all going to head over to the Glen White area, the abandoned coal mining village. See some coke ovens, some graves, some foundations, so it'll be pretty cool. Alright. As always, thanks for coming along on this little adventure at the Horseshoe Curve, and hopefully we'll see you over at Glen White.